Welcome to the Cantonese language audio program. The material in this course has been designed to provide a practical travel vocabulary, as well as a foundation for basic conversational skills through a simple listen and repeat format. Don't be frustrated if you find it difficult to say the phrases at first. This is to be expected. Immerse yourself in the recording as often as possible, and you'll soon notice your ability to recognize and produce the sounds of Cantonese developing naturally with repeated exposure. So let's get started. Throughout the program, you will hear English words and phrases followed by their Cantonese translations. When you hear the tone after the Cantonese has been spoken, pause your audio player and try to repeat what you heard as closely as possible. The Cantonese word for hello.
你好
This is a combination of two words, you,
你
and the word meaning good or very.
好
Hello is literally you good.
你好
To convert that into the question, how are you, or literally, are you good, all you have to do is add one more syllable at the end.
你好嗎
Please note that in Cantonese, tones are very important, as different tones can give the same word different meaning. Initially, as long as you can approximate, then overall meaning of your statements will usually be understood by context. But be aware of and try to imitate the intonation of the speaker as best you can. This will become easier as you become more familiar with the sounds of the language. The phrase for how are you is three tones, two rising tones, followed by a high flat tone.
你好嗎
The Cantonese word for I is a rising tone.
我
Try saying I'm very good, literally, I very good.
我好好
Thank you.
多謝
Cantonese has a special sound that means what about or how about.
呢
When this word is placed at the end of a sentence, it creates a question. To say, what about you, you literally say, you what about.
你呢
I'm very good, thank you. What about you?
我好好多謝你呢
If you're just getting started with the program, don't be worried if you were unable to say that sentence. At first, many of the sounds you'll be hearing in this program will be new, and you may find yourself becoming quite frustrated. This is completely normal. You'll find that with each subsequent listening, the ability to recognize and reproduce sounds correctly becomes easier and easier. The next phrase should be a bit more manageable. It's pronounced with a high level and then a mid-level tone. Bye.
Bye bye
The Cantonese word for country.
國
Beautiful.
美
The word for America is literally beautiful country.
美國
Middle.
中
The word for China is literally middle country.
中國
Person.
人
The word for American is literally America person.
美國人
Chinese is China person.
中國人
The Cantonese verb to be, including is, are, and am.
係
I am American.
我係美國人
You are Chinese.
你係中國人
I am English.
我係英國人
The Cantonese word for not.
唔
To make a sentence negative, simply put the word for not in front of the verb. Am not.
唔係
You are not American.
你唔係美國人。
I am not Chinese.
我唔係中國人。
In Cantonese, questions are most often formed by placing the positive and negative form of the verb next to each other, and then adding an open A sound at the end of the sentence. To ask, are you literally say you are not.
你係唔係啊？
Ask, are you American? Literally, you are not American.
你係唔係美國人啊？
In Cantonese, there is no standard word for yes and no. Instead, questions are usually answered by repeating the positive or negative form of the verb in the original question. For example, to answer the question, are you American, you'd either say yes
係
or no.
唔係？
To continue with this free lesson, please visit us online at www.learnchineseeasy.com, where you'll find more free audio lessons in both Mandarin and Cantonese, including a continuation of this one. Thank you for watching.